My single word to sum up my feelings about the future of AM is amazing, because it will allow us all of this technology to proceed to succeed from lifetimes, like from life stuff like sports, healthcare, up to space innovations. It will bring us forward into the 21st century and hopefully even to Mars.
I think the future is going to be exponential. I think for me, the word exponential summarizes, a growth which has been fairly steady over the years. I think it's about to take off into a new dimension. Customer, due to the supply chain issue we saw with the COVID and the lack of availability of containers and container ship, has really driven customer to look for alternative manufacturing solution. And until now, they didn't have a pressure to make a change. But I see that the need, and from the conversation we've had through the Formnext with our customers and prospective customers, there is a need for a solution for low to medium volume production, which is agile and enable them to also customize their offering to their customer. And that's, I think, is a big change. And I think some other technology like SAF, P3 or FDM are really enabling to customer to make that switch and that change. But also in other industry like fashion, for instance, we see people wanting to make end-use parts even with a polyjet technology, adding textures and customization for the customer. So it's, across industry, we see a change in the way people are looking at 3D printing, no longer as a prototyping technology, but as a real solution to end-use parts.
The single word that would sum up the future of AM for me is positive. We are not only excited, but there's some substance to that excitement now. So from my perspective, there's no holding back. It's not like the ones that are exhibiting here are showing something and they kind of know it's not going to fly or it's too early. This is really the kickstart of the industry to a new millennia. And so from my perspective, it's just pure positive.
The future of additive manufacturing, in one word, it's promising. Because I think there are so many people, so many clever people, so good ideas, so many new things that are under development, that we will soon see the real industrialization of additive manufacturing.
The one word that I would say describes my feeling about the future of additive manufacturing is exciting. Because there are this many applications that we did not really see in the market, where we only have to connect all the pieces of the puzzle together to really make an impact to the world. That's what really drives me and gives me a lot of excitement towards the future of additive manufacturing.
My word would be a couple of words actually, endless possibilities. By saying that, okay, we know that we cannot do everything with AM, but we can do many, many, many things. New processes are being developed. So I think we are only scratching the surface when it comes to possibilities and applications with additive manufacturing techniques.
As a market analyst and journalist, when I started looking at additive manufacturing, I was certain of one thing, that the market would continue to grow forever. So the one word I would say is growth. Additive manufacturing is going to continue to grow, and I think eventually everything will be additive manufactured, but that will be many years in the future. But until then, we will continue to grow.
So in single words, what is the future of additive is industrialization, because this is the next step which have to be overcome to give a broad future to this technology.
I think limitless. We literally make a technology that allows you to make anything you imagine. During COVID, I took one of our printers home. I have it in my basement, and I'm making carbon fiber reinforced skateboards for my son. I could never have done that without the power of our technology. And that's a lot of fun, but our customers are making critical applications all over the world, taking our printers. We have a field edition of our carbon fiber reinforced printer that comes in a ruggedized box that you could drop out of a helicopter in the middle of nowhere and make replacement parts for a vehicle or make critical, applications. It really is just limited by what we think is possible. And so the more exposure we give people, the more education we can give people, and the more we can highlight ways for people to find applications and then go implement them easily, the potential is honestly limitless. And improving the efficiency of manufacturing is the most important thing we as a civilization can do. It impacts everybody.